Yo, what is up, y'all? Travis here. Say hello to the turkeys. So I'm here for a new review for the new project from Quadeca. So when it comes to Quadeca, he is someone for a long time I really did not care much for. Not for the fact he just didn't sound good. I thought for the longest time, to be honest, I thought for a while he was more going down that lane of being your typical YouTube rapper. Kind of like just that's what he came off as to me, as kind of your typical, very cringe, very that style of rap that I just don't really care for. It just comes off very tacky and just, yeah. So for a long time, that's why I kind of stayed away from him, for a long time. But he dropped a project last year that was so it was so unique and so great, and it was just very artistically just graceful, and just really sounded great, and it was kind of like a soundtrack to just some kind of like just some film or something like that, you know. That's what it came off as to me. The project he dropped in 2023, or 2022, something like that. Yeah, but the project he dropped before his one. Yeah. So when I heard he dropped this project, I kind of had high hopes, because the project he dropped last year was just so good. So going into this project, those were kind of my hopes. And from what was told to me, this project here was a collection of songs that he kind of just recorded throughout time and just decided to call it a mixtape, and yeah, so that's what this project apparently is. Yeah. So when I heard this project for the I kind of have mixed opinions here. I feel like there are some very highlights here. I feel like this project sounds very good. You know, I feel like it's very sonically pleasing. I feel like it's kind of like the previous project where it sounds just very graceful, very peaceful, and it sounds like he took his time. You know what I mean? It sounds like he really took his time here, and he recorded these songs just throughout time, and he really cared about how he cared about how they sounded. With that being said, I do feel like this project sounds kind of all over the place. I feel like this project does come off, while it does sound very good, kind of like I said, I just feel like there are a lot of songs here that I feel like they kind of have a vision, but I feel like they don't really go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel like a majority of these songs here are. I feel like majority don't really go anywhere. I feel like it kind of stays the same throughout each song. While I feel like the previous project sounded a lot more cohesive, it sounded a lot more like, he had somewhere he was trying to go. And it kind of felt like those songs, like, they kind of went somewhere, you know what I mean? But with this project here, and yes, I already know, he said these were just songs he recorded throughout time and just slapped. Yes, yes. But I still feel like these songs individually have a vision they're trying to go for, and it just feels like content-wise, kind of character-wise, they don't really go anywhere. And yeah, I'm not sure, but that could be the sound he was trying to go for. He was trying to tell a story of how he feels like that could be the time and that just could be how he was trying to feel at that time. He was kind of trapped in a spot, but he couldn't really go anywhere. That could be what he was trying to go for here, but the songs themselves sound like that, and I feel like that does kind of downplay it, kind of somewhat. But with that being said, it's kind of just like I said though, I do feel like this project still very, very much did sound very good. I feel like it sounded great. I feel like, kind of like the previous project. While I felt like the previous project was a lot more cohesive and blah blah. I do still feel like the sounds, just the production throughout this did sound very well, and I feel like that carried it through. So yeah, I feel like this project did sound good. I do feel like there are some hindrances here that do cause this project to not go as far as I think he was trying to go. But this project still did sound very good. Just probably not something I will go back to, but it does sound good. It does sound good. So yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on the whole project. I do know, well, I don't know, what his goal really was. That could have been the goal he was trying to achieve, just not sure. So yeah, that's really my thoughts on the whole project as a whole. So with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all liked the review. I appreciate y'all watching. Come subscribe. Come join the family. Yeah, come join the family, man. I'm trying to grow this whole thing here. So yeah, with that being said, yeah. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Don't gotta keep saying it. Don't gotta keep saying it. Say goodbye to the turkeys, and I'll see y'all soon. Goodbye.